Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Cooking with a Twist of Faith. You are cooking with me, Sabrina Bright. I am Sabrina Bright. Okay guys, we have another amazing recipe coming your way. And this recipe is very good for the winter, and also being a New Orleanian, we cook cabbage and black eyed peas at New Year's. But we're going to do cabbage today, and you guys will see how we do it. And you can use it at New Year's or any time of the year. So let's go ahead and get started. So on today's menu, we are having cabbage with ham and smoked sausage, rice, grilled chicken, and corn on the cob. Let's look at the ingredients we will need to make this amazing meal. We will need cabbage. We will need ham chunks and smoked sausage. We will need corn on the cob. We will need chicken. We will need parboiled rice. We will need salt and pepper. We will need garlic infused olive oil by Branch and Vine. We will need chicken stock. We're going to use some of the Better Than Bouillon. We will need adobo seasoning. We will need Chef Paul Purdue's Magic Seasoning Poultry Magic. We will need parsley flakes, basil leaves, oregano leaves, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika. We are going to need 1 potato, 2 carrot stalks, and then we're going to need an onion, and we're going to be using the KitchenAid to shred up our carrots for our cabbage, and we're going to be using the Ninja Foodie to grill our chicken. So without further delay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so the first thing we want to do is to clean our cabbage. So I'm going to bring that over here and clean this. Now rinse it off first before I start pulling off the leaves. Okay, so now I'll pull this out first, which is the hard part of the cabbage that we won't be eating. So I'm just going to make a cut around that. Get that out first. That's the hard part, guys. There's nothing you can do with that in terms of eating it. It's too hard to eat, but we won't be cooking with it. Okay. Out now. No, it's not ready yet. Let's cut this way. There we go. It's a better way. Now I can cut it out. Okay, so this is what I was trying to get out, because we can't do anything with this, guys. It's too hard to eat. I'm going to cut this down like that. And parts that I feel is too hard like this, I throw this away because I can't eat this either. And we still have another hard part in here I need to pull out. There it is. It's another hard part. Can't do anything with this either. Okay. I'm gonna sift through it. I just look for the hard pieces that I know that is hard and not good for biting down on, and I dispose of those. One thing about cabbage is it looks like a lot when you first look at a head of lettuce and a head of cabbage, and you start to cut it down, but then when you cook it and it cooks down, it's always so much less than what it appears like it's going to be. So if you're cooking for a bigger family, you're going to need more than one head of lettuce. Excuse me, more than one head of cabbage, not lettuce. You may hear my husband sports in the background. He's watching the Saints game. So you may hear the sound of the game in the background. Actually, he's watching multiple games. Guys, I hope you're having a great day today. I am actually having a wonderful day. I'm still in the process of decorating for Christmas. Hadn't finished that yet. I'll be sharing that video with you guys as I decorate. So that one will be coming a little later. Okay, so I'm cutting this cabbage up. And once again, I'm checking, make sure I don't have any of the hard parts. Here in Georgia, a lot of people have the black-eyed peas and the greens for New Year's. But as New Orleanians, we have cabbage and black-eyed peas. But this is just a good meal just to have when it's cold outside, a good winter meal. So that cabbage will stick to your ribs and make you so full. I should just dump this in here like this instead of straining it. Just let it soak. Some more I need to put in there. Let's see. And I'm just gonna let them soak. Okay, so my rice is already boiling. It's almost done. I'm gonna add some bacon, all soda to this, to the cabbage. Let it just soak for a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my onions. I should say my onion. We have one. So I'm gonna slice it and dice it. And then I'm gonna saute it in the cabbage pot, which is gonna be, of course, the pot that I'm gonna cook the cabbage in when I say cabbage pot. It is cold outside today, and it was super foggy this morning. So this is definitely great weather to have cabbage in. But you can have cabbage anytime, but I really like it when it's cold outside. It's like I like my soups when it's cold outside. And if you haven't had a chance to look at my playlist, guys, with all the soups that I've cooked, please feel free to do so. I recently dropped a Marry Me chicken soup into that playlist. It's a lot of great soups there, 7 soups. Hope you guys have an opportunity to cook some of those amazing soups that I have on my playlist. I can't believe that we are in the month of December and we don't have that many days left before Christmas is here. Time is really moving. Before you know it, we are going to be into 2026. This time is moving. It does not stand still. This is definitely another fresh onion, guys. It's trying to make me cry. I'm holding back the tears. Alright, this is just about done. And it sounds like our rice is just about done too. So I'm going to strain the rice and then steam it. And then I am going to put the onions into a container. Okay, now that we are done chopping up our onions and our rice is strained and now it is steaming, I'm going to go ahead and put our onions into this little container because we won't need it until we're ready to do our cabbage. So let's go ahead, put it here. That was a big yellow onion. Okay, so now that I have that done, move this to the side. Rinse this off. And because I'm still working with vegetables, I don't need to clean my board again. Let's go ahead and get our carrots ready. Cut this end of the carrot off. Cut the top and the bottom before we even skin it. Okay, so now we're going to remove the skins. Okay. I don't want to take too much off, guys. Just the top layer of the skin. All right. That one ready. Let's go ahead and do this one. I have to show you guys. It's all skin. The skin is off. Guys, I hope you guys are ready for Christmas or getting ready. Hopefully you have your home Christmas ready, because mine is not just yet. I'm still working on doing stuff. It's not as easy when you're working a full-time job and trying to get all of that done too. And I'm blessed to have my mother and my daughter to help out. But of course they need my guidance on where things should go and how I'd like to have things. It's a blessing to have them to be able to help me. And of course the kids at school are super excited about the Christmas season. Super excited. And I too am super excited because my son, who's in the military, he and his whole family are coming to spend Christmas with us. So we're super excited. They do not live here. They live in another state. They're way up in Washington. So we are in Georgia and they are in Washington State. That's quite far away. But we're super excited about them coming to spend the holidays with us. I can't wait, especially with the grandkids. I have some little grandkids, and I'm just looking forward to spending time with them, the babies, and then my older grandkids. I just can't wait. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get our corn on the cob ready. Already cleaned these and just now cutting the ends off. They were full size. I cut them in half. Okay. So now I'm going to put these on the stove so that they can boil. Okay, so I put it on 7 so it can boil, and once it boils, I'm going to take it off. Then I'll be ready to butter them up, and then that will be done. Okay guys, now we are ready to scan our potatoes. A potato, it's only one. That's all that we'll need. I absolutely love this too. It does such a great job. And it's a lot faster than using a knife. I used to use a knife. And then I discovered this little baby. And it has made life so much easier. These little gadgets and tools, they really make cooking a lot easier when you have things like this to use. You want to get the job done, but you want to get it done as efficiently as possible and as quickly. All right. Just going to cut these ends off. And then I'm going to just rinse it off. I have to throw all of this in the garbage. So this little tool comes in handy. How fast that scoops that up. I can just throw it in the trash. All right, and just like that, we scoop that up. Okay, and now we just want to cut our potato. We can cut it down the middle in half, and then slice off some pieces of it. And then it looks like this. And I try not to cut them too small because as it cooks, they're gonna dissolve. And my husband loved to see potatoes in the pot when he have his cabbage. So I have to make sure that there's gonna be some potatoes there for him to see and have and eat. He wants to see his potatoes, guys, and his cabbage. Okay, so now we can go ahead and get ready to shred up our carrots. So you put the KitchenAid where you guys can see it. As a matter of fact, why don't I pick this up, move this on to the next countertop, the one next to where we are working, where you guys can see what I'm doing. So I absolutely love my KitchenAid, and I love my KitchenAid because it's very good for baking, but it's so versatile when you buy different attachments that you can use it for other things like what I'm getting ready to do, which is to shred my carrots. So turn it to the side, and it's pretty easy to use. I am going to cut my carrots in half. So from the long stalks to the short ones, it's easier for me to put in here. So I'm just going to put them here. Make sure it's locked. And then I'm going to turn on and push down. And then it just shreds it up. Just like that. And I'm going to take these two. I'm going to do the same thing. Push this down. It's really good for shredding cheese. I know I've shown you guys videos in the past where I used it to shred cheese, and I shredded carrots before. It has various cutters, so it's good for slicing. You want to slice, you can slice with it. Just like that. Okay, pull it out, take my hand, I love this KitchenAid, and I mentioned it before that I was blessed because my oldest son purchased this for me for my birthday. And oh my goodness, I have been attached to it ever since. I love this KitchenAid stand mixer. Okay, so, and here is our carrots that we're gonna need for our cabbage. Okay guys, so we are now ready to season our chicken to get it ready to go into the Ninja Foodie. So let's go ahead and season it. Start off with my smoked paprika. And everything that I do to one side, guys, I'm going to do to the other side as well. Let me get my powdery seasonings first. So this is onion powder, then garlic powder, and then my Chef Paul Prudhomme's Poultry Magic. And now I'm going to put my adobo seasoning. And now I'm going to come with my dry herbs. Okay, that was oregano. This is basil. And parsley flakes. And then let's go with some pepper. Okay, now I'm going to flip them over, go through the same process. garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika. Guys, I'm very generous with the seasonings on my chicken because I really like it to have a great taste. Okay. Poultry Magic. And now some of my adobo seasoning. Gotta be careful, I don't want to put too much. So I'm actually right-handed, not left. Parsley flakes. So when I'm working with my left hand, I tend to put way more than I normally would do with my right. So that's what I meant when I said I'm left-handed, not right-handed. Put some oregano leaves. Okay, let's put some basil leaves. Now some pepper. Okay, so now I am going to get a Ninja Foodie on. So I'm going to put it on grill, 500. What's the temperature? 500 the time. Put it on 20 minutes. Okay. Push it forward some. So I need it to get warmed up. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, gotta shut the lid for it to get preheated. Now while I'm waiting on that, I'm gonna go ahead and rub this in. So this is seasoned well. Right. I love the Ninja Foodie. It does a great job too. So this is what our chicken is looking like before it's put inside of the Ninja Foodie. So while we're waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and top these. Well, actually, no, because I'm gonna need these for the cabbage. So I'm not gonna top them. I am gonna get my liner though, that I'm gonna put inside of this to put the chicken in. So our Ninja Foodie is almost finished preheating. I'm just gonna put the chicken that I'm gonna be grilling into this throwaway liner. This thing is really amazing. It really makes the cleanup a lot faster when you have this liner. I gotta make sure I can squeeze it in here, guys. I'm gonna get one round done. I'm gonna have to do it twice. All right. Wow, I actually made it fit. I'm super proud of myself. It's almost ready. Then once we are finished with this, guys, we're gonna head over to the stove to start on the cabbage. The corn finished, the rice is done. So now we're just working on the chicken, and then we have the cabbage. And then our meal will be complete. All right, now it's time to add. So now it's safe to lift this up. And let's get our chicken in here. Uh-oh. I have to figure out a way to carry it all there. All right, there it is. All right, just like that. Now I'm gonna close it. And so now it just started. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our meats in. Okay, sauteing nicely. Our chicken is almost finished in the Ninja Foodie. We're down to 9 more minutes before it's done. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out, put it in here, and get ready to saute my vegetables. All right, and just like that, we're done with this. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put our onions in here. Go ahead and put a little bit more of this infused garlic olive oil by Branch and Vine in here. We did that first. That's all right. It's gonna all fall into place together. Looks like I missed a few pieces of meat that I didn't see hiding on the side. There we go. All right. Our heat is at level 6. You guys can see what's going on in the pot. I need to bring you a little bit closer. So just a little bit better. Now guys, one thing about cabbage is that it makes its own water, so you don't need to add water to the pot. All you need to do is add your cabbage. I am going to add a little bit of chicken stock to it, only because I want that flavoring and a little bit of better than bouillon, but it's gonna make its own water or stock. I want to add a little bit of this just for flavoring. You don't have to do this. I just like my food to taste divine, and little things like this helps it to taste divine. I'm actually gonna do like a half tablespoon, which is equivalent to 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna stir that up in there. Add just a little bit more chicken stock. I know it's going to make its own water. Just want to make sure I have that flavoring. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings to it. Some onion powder, garlic powder, some poultry magic, some adobo, some pepper, maybe just a tad bit of salt, just to make sure the flavors come together. I'm going to stir. And so now at this time, I'm going to go ahead and I'll start adding in my cabbage. And I'm not going to add it all in at one time because it needs to cook down some. So this batch is ready. I don't know about this part. It's a little hard. Just gonna push it down some. Okay, I'm gonna add this to the pot too. And remember, this is just one head of cabbage. You're doing multiple ones, you probably need a bigger pot than this. But this is gonna cook down and it's not gonna be nearly as much as it looked like it's going to be now. Okay, so our chicken is done. So I wanna make sure that it's completely done. Okay, so let's put it in here and see. And we need it over 165, that is 199. That's 204. We want to put it in the middle. That's 205. And that's 202. So it looks like it's all done, which is great. Right, that's 176. Let's try another piece on that one. Okay, there we 205, 204. Let's try this one. 205. 207. All right. So our meat thermometer is informed us that our meat is completely done. So we can get ready to take it out of the Ninja Foodie, put it into another dish, which in this particular case, I'm putting it into this glass dish. It looks so good. It smells so good too. So this is what it looks like coming out of the Ninja Foodie, and this is the grilled chicken. Cover it, and then the stock that we have left, guys, we're not going to throw that away. We're going to put that in the pot with our cabbage, because that's even more flavoring. So I am going to take this as best as I can. Might have been easy to just pour it into here. I'm going to try to carry it. See if I can carry it over there. It's hot, but I want all of this juice. All of this is more seasoning. All right, I managed to carry it. So I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to unplug it, and then I'm going to take this and put this in the sink, and I need to clean it. But it won't be a lot of cleanup to do because I had the liner that helped me out. And I clean this. I'll put my thermometer away. Get it clean and dried. Okay, so we're gonna stir our cabbage. Let's go ahead and put our potatoes in. Put our carrots in. And go ahead and put our meat in. Stir it up. My heat is still at 6. Okay, so I'm going to put a top over it, and I'm just going to turn the temperature down to about 5 or 4, and then I'm just going to let it go, and then I'll check on it. One thing I forgot to do, guys, was to taste it to see if I needed to add anything to it. So I'm going to taste the juice. It's good. They can use a little bit more salt. It's always good to taste. Make sure that you have the taste that you're looking for. Okay, so I'm gonna let it cook down some more. Then I'm gonna taste it again in a little while. Okay guys, so we finally finished our meal. Here is our cabbage. Our potatoes have gotten soft. Here is our corn on the cob. Here is our rice over here. And guys, I went on and made some cornbread, because I absolutely love cornbread with any kind of cabbage I have. And so there's the cornbread. So I added that to the menu. And then you guys already saw the grilled chicken that's done. So now what we are getting ready to do is go ahead and plate it and test it out. Can't wait. Okay guys, we are done with our amazing meal. let's have a look what it looks like. There is our cabbage. There's our cornbread. There is our grilled chicken. And there is our corn on the cob. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. Wow, I cannot wait to have some. Okay guys, so you know how we have to do it. Before I can indulge in this amazing meal, I have to give thanks to the Most High. So at this time, I'm going to say grace. Father God, in the name of Jesus, thank you for allowing me to prepare this meal. Father God, help it to nourish my body, help it to nourish my family members. Lord, thank you for allowing me to be able to share this amazing meal with my viewers in hopes that they will be able to prepare this meal for their families. Lord, help it to bless them and their families' bodies. In Jesus' mighty name I pray, amen. All right. Now we are ready to taste this amazing meal. Let's try cabbage. Guys, that is good. Our cornbread. Corn on the cob is so juicy. The cabbage is so tasteful. Guys, that is seasoned to perfection. Oh my goodness, it is so good. Wow, I think I outdid myself this time, guys. If this is your first time joining my channel, I would advise you, or would recommend, I should say, that you join my channel and subscribe, because I am doing all these amazing dishes that I am doing and these amazing things I am doing. I would love to have you be a part of that, learning to cook with some of the recipes that I have been sharing. You can always go to my videos and follow along step by step. If you have been hanging with me all this time and you have been consistently viewing my videos and cooking the recipes that I have been cooking and recommending, I would just want to say thank you so much. It is so great to have you guys be a part of this journey with me. So guys, I am going to go and indulge in this amazing meal. I'm going to really dive into it. So I am going to say God bless. I am going to say thank you so very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye.